Sharon here and welcome to my channel. This is just a quick video about a haul I made this week from a, I don't know what you call it. Over here we have a couple of English auction houses, but they're not in the traditional sense. They do house clearances and pick up old stock from shops that have gone out of business. And then we've also got the British charity shops over here, but there's never a lot of vintage, real vintage ephemera we've managed to get over here. Occasionally at the auction house I've picked up a few bits, well, this is coming out on Saturday, but on the Friday they do an auction on a Friday and they've got some tea cards there which I'm hoping to get, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, friend of mine went to a town here called Catrao and she saw this shop that sells secondhand furniture, and it was called Cardiff, weirdly. And anyway, there was a Spanish owner and it was absolutely massive, and she said, oh, there's loads of old books in there, you should go and have a look. So anyway, the other day I trotted along there and went in, and it is huge. And they have all these really, really old books. I was so surprised. Anyway, I've picked up a few, so I thought I'd show you. Some are quite delicate, as you can see from this. They are obviously all in Spanish. There's this one, which is a dictionary, a language Spanish dictionary. I don't actually have a date on this, but it's looking pretty old, as you can see here. So there's that one. It's a small one, but look, I love all this as well. And then there's a few of these, lots of these sort of little novellos, I think they're called. 50 pesetas. This one is from... I did have a date, 1930, 4th of October 1930, and it's sort of like a little play, the script for a play that you could get. And then there was one here, the illustrious, I'm not sure what. And this one was, I'm not too sure, 1915. Years ago, I believe that when they made books, they didn't necessarily cut the tops. So, for instance, I'm just trying to find a piece, if it's in this one at all. They used to leave the tops shut up here. No, this one looks like it's... there is one I've got where all the top is shut, so it means the book hasn't actually been read or much looked at. So there's that one. Might be this one. It's one of these, I thought. Okay, I got that wrong. There's something here anyway. It's definitely shut up. But you can see they do get torn at the tops here. Now this one is from... I'm not sure I've got a date on this. No, I haven't. Some of them I couldn't find dates. Look at that. But yeah, this is a script for a play, basically, in Spanish. And then there's one here, another little novel. It was the state of the papers that I loved. Printed in Valencia. Again, I've not... 1910. This is the one, you see? The pages are joined, and this is how they used to be. And when you started reading it, you'd have to cut it. And as you can see, it's just got 2 stitches in the middle there. You can see that. That's how it was held together. So this one actually hasn't really been read. Again, here, this bit's been opened up, but not the top bit. These bits up there. So that's quite quite old one there. Then I have this one. I love the cover on this. I don't know, I'm thinking I could do something with this. It's an algebra book, Elementary Algebra. And this is from 1867, this one. Someone's been drawing in here. Some lovely writing. I'm really tempted just to leave this as a cover and then take this out and use the cover and put one signature in there. But just leave it as it is with all of it on and do a very, very vintage cover. I know you've got this bit missing, but then I think that adds the authenticity to it. And then you've got all the algebra in here. And the fact it's from 1867, I would include this somehow in it. Cara Blanca. Cara White? I mean, there's some beautiful writing as well. So there's that one. And then my partner found this one when we were in there, 1945. Logarithms. Again, lots of... I mean, this has actually been sewn in with separate signatures there, as you can see. But with all the logarithm tables, do you remember them? I remember them from school. Can't even remember how it worked now. Obviously, I've used it in my life. But again, another very old one. And this is another play, The Count of Monte Cristo. This has actually been stapled there. And I can't find a date on this either. But I don't think I can, no. There's nothing down there. But again, the story of the Count of Monte Cristo, Alexander Dumas. Some lovely big old pages there I can use. Then I've got, then I found, well, I didn't, again, partner found, 5 Pesetas, a magazine. And it's from 1946. And it's all about Hollywood. And this was published on the 15th of November in Barcelona. And it was the first publication of this magazine. Look at the old adverts. Oh, John Wayne. Look at John Wayne. But it's all about Hollywood stars. So you got, let me have a look, see if I can find. I know there was Peter Lorre was in here. I don't know if anybody remembers him. I vaguely do. The director, Roy William Neal. There's Peter Lorre. Dan Duray. June Vincent. Oh, there we go. So that's all pictures from Hollywood. And look, Bella and the Beast, so Beauty and the Beast. Quite how this was, Jean Marais played the Beast. But you can see the original Disney story, shall we say, or the original tale. Vivian Leigh, Clark Gable. So there's a lot here of Vivian Blanc. So some lovely pages in this that I'm sure I can use. Eric Portman. Frank Sinatra. I am surprised it's around. I don't know how long it lasted, this magazine. I need to look it up and find out. Because obviously this was Franco's era. And a lot of things were banned in those times. Lana Turner. But however, it was just after the war, so, and he'd only just come to power 10 years earlier. So maybe it was still being able to, things like this were able to be published. Anyway, that's interesting. Then I got some music sheets. I mean, I could have bought the whole lot. €1 a book it was. By the way, this was, all these were €1, all these books. And these were €1 or €2, depending on the size. So this, something like this was €1. I haven't got any dates in the music, but to me it looks pretty old, as you can see. And I picked up a few of these here. That's got a stamp, Durand and Co. I have no idea. It still has no flipping dates on it. Again, it's sewn in. But again, old sheets. This one is French. Then I have an Italian one here, 4 lira. Again, no idea when. But this one is just loose sheets here, just in a folder type cover. Then I've got German, very large ones here. Mozart, printed in Germany, and I picked up 2 of these here, Leipzig. But again, these look quite old. And then something like this was €2. Again, a beautiful cover. I think this is pretty old, considering that first one was, I think 1910 I said, didn't I? And look at these beautiful pieces of paper. And I just can't find, there's a stamp on it, but I can't find a date anywhere. But it's for teaching the piano. So this is, again, lots of lovely pages here. Not sure what I'm going to do with the cover, but I do love it. And then I also got this, which is some stamps, some vintage stamps. They're all Spanish, obviously. And this was €15. They had an old typewriter as well for €30, really old one. But I've already got the We Are Memory Keepers, even though that's not old. I have stamped out. Some of them aren't very clear, but these type of stamps would have been a bit like that one I saw in that book, Durand and Co., which would be a company stamp, and you'd need this. And even to today, they still use stamps like this to stamp official documents and then signature over the top. And that means frozen. I presume that's the name of the company. No idea. Sinasa, no idea what that is, or these. This one was quite hard to print. It didn't print very well in the middle. But they're gorgeous stamps, and they are vintage. I mean, it's got the on there. I can't read it because I haven't got my proper glasses on. Mariano, Murcia, made in Murcia. But no, I can't read it. I will see if I can have a look when I've put it up what it is. Oh no, it is Mariano, Murcia. Hasn't got a date. Sometimes they put the dates on these. No, can't see a date on it. It's just those 2 that have got it on. Oh no, no, that's just a screw for that one. But yes, so I was quite pleased about this, and I will be doing some fabric stamping and some paper stamping as well for labels, etc., which I think will be great, and I just love it. I just think it's brilliant. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this quick video on what I've managed to pick up. I will be returning to the shop at some point in the future, because as I said, I've got shelves and shelves of books. And if you've liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I have a couple of other vintage haul videos as well. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Thanks very much. Bye.